Hi everyone, good morning. Jai Shri Krishna. So my name is Dr. Akshita here, and today I'm gonna discuss about the Navtara cycle birth star. Alright, so this is for the Mrigasira Nakshtra or for those who want to learn astrology. Okay. So alright, welcome back to the class. Okay, so we'll discuss about the mysteries of the Navtara birth star. So for the Moksha Nakshatra, the love marriage yoga that is highly auspicious. All right. Arranged marriage is not advisable for such nakshatras. So tell me in the comment section what will you choose? Love marriage, arranged marriage, no marriage? Tell me in the comment section. You know, the universe is vast and ever expanding, and nowadays so many brutal cases are there. So, what are your thoughts on marriages? Tell me in the comment section. So, yeah. So, let's understand what is a Navtara calculation. So, here you see the chart, the Navtara calculation. So, this is the Janmatara, which is responsible for your birth. Second is your Sampatti Tara, that is responsible for your wealth and resources. Third is a Vipatti, that gives you troubles and obstacles, and the Kshema Tara, it gives you good health and well-being and happiness. Pratyak Tara, it gives you challenges, hardships, okay, setbacks in your life. Sadhak Tara, it gives you siddhi, accomplishments, success and achievements. Nirdhan Tara, it gives you death and sufferings. Mitra Tara, normal friends and followers, and Ati Param Mitra Tara, that is your best friend and well wishers. So, here in this slide, this is a Navtara table for the Makshira Nakshatra. Okay, the letter comes in the Makshira Nakshatra, the wave of Kaki, and this is your Janmatara. So, how you will calculate, how you will write. So, whatever your Nakshatra, Janma Nakshatra, you have to write your Janma Nakshatra number here. Okay, like mine is a Rohini. So, I'll write here 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here in this table and the Mrigashira Nakshatra 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have to complete the complete chart. Okay, we have the 27 Nakshatra. If you don't know, search on the Google or like you can see my previous videos. So yeah. Okay, so we have already discussed what is the Janmatara, that is responsible for your birth, Sampatti, that is responsible for your wealth. Okay, so for such people, the 6 nakshatra, the 15 nakshatra, and the 24 nakshatra is auspicious for for their prosperity. So they should work, they should do any their auspicious work on such nakshatra. Okay, and like you have to see your calendars or panchangs, like on which particular dates this nakshatra comes. Okay, then you will get the wealth on that particular day, or you can check past dates when you have received your wealth and prosperity. Okay, so this is your now, let's understand the general traits of the Makshira Nakshatra. What does it mean? What does it mean? The Mriga. The Mriga is a deer that is search for the head, Shira. That and in this session, if my voice is not clear or harsh, then I'm extremely sorry for that because like I had a tonsillitis and I was sick. So my throat is not so good today. A little bit you have to manage. If you cannot understand, I hope you are understanding whatever I'm saying. So the traits are the people with this nakshatra are always searching for the beautiful faces. They like the beauty a lot, aesthetics. A person born in this nakshatra is a sharp shooter. Yeah, very intellectual. Okay, they go with the details. They follow the virtuous path. They are always curious and worldly travelers, good public speakers and communicators, along with the inclination to curiosity. Okay, very curious people. The places are like the forest, deer parks, villages, small towns, and the bedrooms, like that, cozy places. The playground, recreational rooms, lawns, and the gardens, entertainment places of all like the art and music studios. All the places that is related to the astrological and the psychic institutions, they love this astrology. They believe in the Jyotish Shastras, and they like marketing, selling, and all that. If you talk about the health issues of the Mrigasira Nakshatra, they also have the problem of the vocal cords and the sore throats, sciatica problems, the ventral diseases like the sexually transmitted infections, okay, genital herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, HSVs, HPVs, hepatitis B, okay, human papillomavirus, HSV, the herpes simplex virus. Okay, so shadoid side for them that they often indulge in pleasures, sensory attachments. They crave for the sensations. Okay, sometimes they have difficult behavior, like they change their mind so much that you cannot rely on. They have a lack of commitment issues to take their decisions. Okay, so they are very bad in taking decisions. Okay, so first let's the birth tara, as we all know that who is responsible for our birth. So the nakshatra uh, for the Mrigasira nakshatra is responsible for the fifth nakshatra, Mrigasira, 14th and the 23. So first let's uh, talk about the Sampati Tara. Okay, so let's talk about which nakshatra that will give them the wealth and the money and the prosperity. Okay, so sixth nakshatra is the Adra nakshatra. Okay, this is a Rahu's nakshatra, planet Rahu's nakshatra. 15th is the Swati nakshatra, which is also Rahu's nakshatra. And the 24th, the Shatabhisha, that is also the Rahu's nakshatra. Okay, the letter comes in this nakshatra. In Adra, you see, okay, Ru, Re, Ro, Ta, and the Go, Sa, Si, Su, Ku, you can read. Okay, so the Adra nakshatra comes in the Manushya Gana. Swati nakshatra comes in the Devagana, and the Shatabhisha Rakshas. And the yoni is female dog, the male buffaloes, and the female horse. So this is a the basic Sampat Tara Nakshatra, Sampat Tara for the Mukshira Nakshatra. So how these work on them, how they can active all these nakshatras. So first they should do their auspicious work on this particular nakshatra. Okay, then they will get the wealth. So consult with the astrologers, talk with the astrologers, so they will tell you on the which particular dates this nakshatra comes on, or even you can download any astrological apps that you can check, like on an everyday basis, like today is which nakshatra. So today till 3 p.m., 3:15 p.m., the Kritika Nakshatra, and after the 3 p.m., there will be the Rohini Nakshatra. Okay. So Rohini Nakshatra is also good for the Mukshira Nakshatra, because this Nakshatra, Rohini Nakshatra, is the best friend of the Mukshira Nakshatra. So here you see, so the question comes in everyone's mind that can we do marriage with this such nakshatra? No. Mrukshira nakshatra cannot marry with such nakshatra, because the threes are the Rahu's nakshatra. Because these nakshatra are the brutal killers in the astrology. They like blood a lot. They like murders. Okay, so Rahu is a lot of such planets, and Rahu is a malefic planet. So if you Mrikshira nakshatra marry with in these the malefic nakshatras or such Rahu's nakshatra, there will be no love, no respect, no physical satisfactions, no physical intimacy. The satisfactory intimacy, and they will be revengeful to get your power, wealth, and fame. So I would say strictly avoid with such nakshatra people. What you can do, you can make your brand name with those letters that will give you prosperity. You can do your auspicious work on this particular nakshatra, they will give you wealth. You can work in those companies whose letters starts with the such letters. So yeah, and the main important thing that you cannot make the partnership with those letters. They won't give you immense wealth, they will take your wealth, okay, your money, your power. So be cautious for that. So I would say that avoid three nakshatras for marriage, because it will create a lot of obstacles in your life, and even murder might happen in your life. Okay, the murder might happen of you, and there will be no physical comfort. Okay, and because of the different yonis as well, it often lead to the discord and disharmony and the divorces in the marriages. Okay, the yonis are different. You see the female dog, male buffaloes, and female horse. The yoni, that means like if a person has a, if a couple has the same yoni, then there will be a a very good conjugal relationships and all that. So avoid the strictly three nakshatra for the marriage. However, some astrologers mesh their horoscope by looking at the same ganas, like the, with the Swati nakshatra. They sometimes say like, okay, the Swati nakshatra and the Mrigasira nakshatra can do marry. No, because of they say ki, okay, same ganas, but when their temperament is same, there will be no happy life. Okay, so I would say avoid this nakshatra, and I'll explain about the devganas. Okay, here, the Gana is one of the Ashtakuta in the horoscope for the compatibility between the couples. So, Gana assures that the bride would be obedient to her husband. If the couple has the same Gana, then there would be lack of mutual love and comfort in marriage because of the same characteristics. If, like, if I'm giving an example of mine. If, like, today I'm not in a good mood, and, I'm very angry today. So, if my husband is also same gana, then there will be the the anger issues as well. So it's not as highly, favored as marrying within the same gana. So if the same gana means same temperament, same character, same habits, same guna, same virtues. So as per my knowledge, the cross gana marriage is recommendable. Okay, and the manis are highly successful if like the Manushya Gana and the Dev Gana getting married, of or the the Manushya Gana or the Rakshas Gana getting married. There are so many cases. Exceptions are always there, but like I would say, avoid the same gana marriage. If a girl had a past relationship, I'm giving another example of that. Okay, if a girl had in a past relationship like an erotic affair with someone, then similarly, the boy must also had in a premarital affair with someone before, because different ganas can marry, but the same ganas has a similar qualities. Okay, if someone is thinking, okay, I can manage the 2, 3, 4, 5 boyfriends. Similarly, a male person must think similarly. Okay, I can have the 4 or 5 partners in my life or as a girlfriend. So that's why they should avoid such kind of relationships or the marriage. So recent example, you can see the Devgana, the Sonam Raghuvanshi. Okay, her Gana is a Devgana. Okay, she is considered a Devi. Okay, the goddess in the horoscope. You can see the Meghalaya murder case 2025 this year. She is a murderer of her own husband. His name is Shri Raja Raghuvanshi. So Devganas are very revengeful than other two ganas, and for their to get the power, fame, wealth, and love and all, so they can kill anybody. Okay, they don't have any emotions in their minds or in their hearts. So be careful with the Devgana people. So you have to understand, like nowadays, so-called devis, they are considered the prostitutes, the vaishyas, and they are so revengeful. They change themselves like a chameleon. Okay, गिरगिट के जैसे अपना रंग बदलती है. So please stay away from such cold devias. Always marry with the different ganas. Okay, either uh, uh, Manushya ganas or Dev ganas or the Rakshas gana, and prefer the same yoni for the the better conjugal life, for your better physical, mental, and the emotional supports and the comforts. All right. So this is for both of them, for a male person or a female person. Now let's understand the Vipatti Tara. Vipatti, that means who gives you obstacles, troubles, delays, and the potential dangers in your life. So, which nakshatra they can give you vipatti, they can create the hindrances in your life. That is a seventh nakshatra. 16, the 25, 7, 16, 25, the Punarvasu, Vishakha, and the Purva Bhadrapada. Okay, so you can see the letters. You should stay away with such name letters, or never deal with such people whose name starts from these letters. And don't do any work on these nakshatra, otherwise you will get lost in your life. Okay, and no marriage and no partnership is also recommended because it creates the troubles in your life. So I don't want to be in obstacles to get married with such nakshatra 7th, 16, 25. This is not my knowledge. This is scripture's knowledge. Okay. Now next is the Kshema Tara. Kshema Tara signifies about your good health, well-being in terms of your health and the greater happiness. So the three nakshatra, 8, 17, and the 26. So, Pushya Nakshatra, Anuradha Nakshatra, Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. These three nakshatras are beneficial for you in terms of your health and provides the greater happiness. Always take your health consultations from these nakshatra people or on is these nakshatra. Okay, always deal with such people whose dates start from these letters in terms of your medical health, well-being, and happiness. Okay, but the marriage and the partnership is not advisable with such nakshatra. Okay, so you can take your consultation from such people in terms of health. Now the Pratyak Tara, that means disregarding or averted. That is considered as inauspicious. It gives you obstacles, setbacks, and challenges, particularly in the context of your relationships or within your marriage. So you have to avoid the 9th, 18th, or 27th nakshatra, as well as Ashleshas, Jyeshtas, and the Revati nakshatra. Okay, letters comes in these nakshatra. You have to avoid. Okay, don't do auspicious work on these nakshatra. Never deal with such people whose names start with these letters. Okay, in partnerships, either in a partnership or in any relationships like a marriage or affairs. Okay, so no marriage and no partnership is advisable with such nakshatra. Next is a sadhak nakshatra. Sadhak, that means your success, your accomplishments, your siddhis, okay, in your life, and the success all around, the rise in your life, and the power, positions, authorities, high social status, and the siddhis that is given by your gurus, who will fulfill your desires, who will support you in society, who will help you in your achievements. So your guru's nakshatra will be the 10th, 19th, or the 1st. Magha, Mula, or Ashwini. Professor might be someone with this name letters. Okay, the Magha name letters or the Ashwini. You can check their nakshatras. So do auspicious work on these nakshatra, on the Guru's nakshatra. You can deal with such people whose name starts with from these letters in terms of your, the achievements or success. But the marriage or partnership is not recommended with such nakshatra. You can take help and support, okay, from them. Now, next is a Nedhana Tara. Nedhan Tara, that is about your death, your danger to the life, your misfortunes, your risk of severe, the diseases, disorders. So, who will be your reason of death? Okay, so this is a future predictions. So, the 11th nakshatra, the 20 nakshatras, or the second nakshatra, okay, they might be your reason of death. So, Purva Falguni nakshatra, the letter M, T, and the Purvashada nakshatra, and the Bharani nakshatra, letter L. Okay, so be careful with such nakshatras, or especially the Rahu nakshatra as well. Okay, we have, the studies initially, Adra, Swati, and a Shatabhisha as well. So don't do auspicious work on these nakshatra. Don't keep your brand name with such letters. They will give you the losses, and avoid the deal with such people whose names start with these letters in terms of any relationship, for marriage, for love affairs, for partnerships. And you should avoid to do the job with such letter companies as well. So yeah, be cautious. There are chances of that if you do marry with such, the malefic. So 11, 20, or 2. These are the malefic nakshatra for you, and the Rahu's nakshatra is also the bad for you. Now, the Mitra Tara. Mitra Tara signifies your friendship, your social support, your positive interactions between the individuals, and helpful the connections and brings the good results. So, your Mitra Tara, okay, is a 12, the 21, and the third nakshatra. Okay, so Kritika nakshatra, letter comes in a Kritika, A, E, I, U. And a 21, Uttar Ashada nakshatra, B or J. And the Uttar Falguni nakshatra, T, To, Pa, or P. Okay, there is a difference. This is bad for you. This is bad for you. Okay. So you can do auspicious work on these nakshatra. This is highly favorable because it comes in your Mitra Tara, your friendship. You can do friendship with such people whose names start with such letters. These letters gives you good results. It gives you freedoms, happiness, support, and overall joy in your life. Next is a Param Mitra Tara, or we can say the Ati Mitra Tara. Okay, so this nakshatra is for your marriage. Okay, this is very good nakshatra. It gives you the very close friendship. They are very well wisher for your life, joy. They give you joy, relaxation, marriage, and all everything, the prosperity as well. So the nakshatra is a 13, the 22nd, and the fourth nakshatra. Okay, and the 13th nakshatra is a Hasta, 22nd Shravan, and the fourth is a Rohini nakshatra. Hasta letters, you see here the Shravan letters and the Rohini letters only. Okay, I come in a Rohini, I'm your Ati Mitra. Okay, and so if you have a Mrigasira nakshatra, my nakshatra is a Rohini. I come in a Manushya Gana. My yoni is a Sarpa yoni. Okay, so I'll be your best friend, and if you wanna approach me for a marriage, you can tell me straightforward for in a for a relationship, for a marriage point of view. So this is a good nakshatra for marriage, and even so many astrologers said previously that marriage should be done with the last nakshatras of the Navtara chart. That is a highly advisable for marriage relationship, for any partnership as well. Okay, if you are a female is watching me, if you have a Mrigasira nakshatra, then your Ati Mitra is letter O, V, and K, N, and the Rohini and the Shravan and Hasta nakshatra. If you do any work on this nakshatra, if you make a partnership or do the friendship, you will get so many benefits. Okay, so yeah, and I have mentioned all these. Like you will get the immense wealth from the Ati Mitra nakshatra because of the extreme love and the friendship between them. Okay, so marriage is possible with the Rohini Nakshatra, with the last 27 Nakshatra. You can watch other videos, or like you can read the astrological books where you will find that which is the best Nakshatra for the Mrigasira people. So conclusion is that Mrigasira or Rohini. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please do like and share with your friends and family and relatives so they might get benefit to choose their life partners or their friends. Thank you. Welcome with next video.